Hi, this is Melanie Northcutt Crocker with Sugar Magnolia Properties. Today we are joined with Barbara Berry and Lora Hollins of Texas Bank and Trust to talk to you about the home buying and selling experience. So thank you ladies for joining us today. So they've got their down payment, they've got their closing cost, and then one of the things that buyers also need from us whenever they have a contract that's executed and signed off on is an earnest money check and an option fee check. So we always try to let them know that those are the things they're going to need within the time frame that the contract's signed. The earnest money check just opens up their escrow account at the title company, and it's typically about 1% of the sales price of the home, but it's negotiable like everything else is. And then the option fee is usually a $50 to $100 check, so it's a little bit smaller, but these are credited to them at closing, and so it's not going to be an additional amount that they have to bring in. So those are the checks they need upon signing, but then these they're not going to need for say 30 to 45 days, just depending on the loan process.
And normally when we're giving them an estimate and they haven't talked to you yet, then they don't know that the earnest money that they're paying to you is going to reduce that bottom figure that we're giving them. So
exactly,
that's helpful to let them know up front too.
Sure. So one of the things that I think a lot of first-time homebuyers would like to know are there any grants that are out there? Are there any just free money available for them? Any assistance with purchasing a house?
Well, there are some grants available. It just depends on the lender, I guess. Some lenders offer grant programs and others don't. Our bank actually offers a program that helps. It's really for low to moderate income borrowers, and it is income based. So, and most of the grants are income based. So they just have to check with the lender that they're going to, and just determine if they have any options for them. And one other, I guess, grant that is available is through the City of Longview for, I think it's also low to moderate income borrowers. Sometimes, people can qualify for that as well, and so that's a grant that they may be interested in, and we can check that out for them also.
So that means that they could get grant from the city and possibly another grant from the lender, and that would cover quite a bit, if not all,
absolutely.
of their down payment
and closing costs.
Depending on the size of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and like you said, just kind of interviewing or speaking with different lenders, they may find those things out in different programs at different banks, and so whatever's the best option for them. So great. Closing cost, kind of bumping back to that, skipped one, sorry. Can closing costs be rolled into the loan? And then we've also have people who will buy a house that they want to remodel, and can those expenses be rolled into the same loan?
On a purchase, closing costs aren't rolled back into the loan. You can do that on a refinance where you've already got your equity built up into it, but on a purchase, typically you're paying that out of pocket. On a home that maybe have some improvements that need to be done, there are some options out there, depending on the lender, for a purchase plus improvements type loan product where you can roll those in, say if it's a pool or adding an additional room onto the house or whatever. They may have some out there, depending on the lender, for just cosmetic rehab type loans.
So the main thing is when we get asked that, it's just to say, you just need to talk to your
Talk to
lender.
your lender.
You just need to talk to your lender. We don't know. You need to ask.
Yeah, there's just so much different out there.
Yeah.
It's good for them to do that.
Well, go ahead.
One thing to add too, if we're going to do a purchase plus improvements, they do also have to have the bids for that. We do need to know the exact amount that they're going to be needing for the improvements, so to add that to the loan as well.
Okay. So estimates up front from a pool company or from whatever. Okay,
Yes.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ladies, is there anything else that you want to add? Any advice to first-time homebuyers? Anything?
The same thing that we always tell them, which is go get pre-qualified with your lender before they go to see the realtor. It just makes things easier all the way around, and less time and money spent and disappointment. So it's always better to get that done up front.
We agree.
And we're always happy to answer any questions that they may have, so we're always available for them to call us, for them to feel more comfortable with what they're doing. So just feel free to give us a call at any time.
Awesome. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today for our first edition of Sit a Spell with Sugar Magnolia. We were so happy to have Barbara Berry and Lora Hollins here from Texas Bank and Trust. Be sure whenever you're ready to purchase a home to speak with your favorite bank or mortgage institution before you speak with a realtor.